Martha?
Really good.
Glad you liked it.
I mean, you did a good job. You really fixed it.
Uh-huh.
It's the most life you've shown in a long time.
You bring out the best in me, baby.
Yeah. Pygmy hunting.
Pygmy!
You really are a bastard.
I!
Yeah.
You! Baby. If quarterback there is a pygmy, you've certainly changed your style. What are you after now? Giants.
You make me sick.
It's perfectly all right. You can make your own rules. You can go around like a hopped up Arab, slashing away at everything in sight. Scarring up half the world if you want to. But one person try it, no sir.
You miserable little...
Why, I thought you'd like it, baby. You know, it's sort of to your taste. Blood, carnage, and all. Why, I thought you'd get all excited. Sort of heave and pant. Come running at me, your melons bobbling.
You've really screwed up, George.
For God's sakes, Martha!
I mean it. You really have.
You can sit there in that chair of yours. You can sit there with the gin running out of your mouth. You can humiliate me. You can tear me apart. All night! And that's perfectly all right. That's okay.
You can stand it.
I cannot stand it!
You can't stand it. You married me for it.
That's a desperately sick lie.
Don't you know it even yet?
Oh, Martha.
My arm has gotten tired of whipping you.
You're mad.
For 23 years.
You're deluded. Martha. You're deluded.
It's not what I wanted.
I thought at least you were on to yourself. I didn't know. I mean,
I'm on to myself. I'm on to
No,
myself. I'm on to myself.
no,
I'm on to myself.
no,
I'm
no,
on to
no.
myself. I'm on to myself. I'm on to myself.
you're sick.
I'll show you who's sick.
Martha, you're going too far.
I'll show you.
You're going too
I'll
far.
show you who's sick.
Stop it! Now stop it.
I'll show you who's sick. Boy, you're really having a field day, huh? Well, I'm going to finish you before I'm through with you.
You and the quarterback, you both gonna finish me?
Before I'm through with you, you wish you would have died in that automobile, you bastard!
And you'd wish you never mentioned our son.
You.
Now I've warned you.
I'm impressed.
I warned you not to go too far.
I'm just beginning.
I'm numbed enough. And it's not because of the alcohol, although maybe that's been part of the process over the years. A sort of gradual over the years going to sleep of the brain cells. I'm numbed enough now to be able to take you when we're alone. I don't listen to you. And when I do, I sift everything. I bring everything down to reflex response, so I don't even really hear you. Which just makes it easier to manage. But you've brought bag and baggage into your own variations, into your own fantasy world. And so you've started playing variations on your own distortions, which as of a result has caused you
Nuts! Nuts!
Yes, Yes, you have.
Nuts!
Look, you can go on being like this, but when you're done...
Have you ever listened to your sentences, George? Have you ever listened to the way you talk? You're so freaking convoluted. That's what you are. You talk like if you were writing one of your stupid papers.
I think I'll have you committed.
You what?
I think I'll have you committed.
Baby, aren't you something?
I've got to get at you somehow.
You've got at me, George. You don't have to do anything. 23 years of you have been quite enough.
Will you go quietly then?
You want to know what's happened, George? You really want to know what's happened? It snapped finally. Not me. No. It. The whole arrangement. You can go along forever, and everything's manageable. You make all sorts of excuses to yourself. This is life. The hell with it. Maybe tomorrow he'll be dead. Maybe tomorrow you'll be dead. All sorts of excuses. But then one day, one night, something happens and snap! It breaks. And you just don't give a damn anymore. I've tried with you, baby. Really? I've tried.
Come off it now, Martha.
I've tried. I've really tried.
You're a monster. You are.
I'm loud and I'm vulgar and I wear the pants in this house because somebody's got to. But I am not a monster. I am not.
You're spoiled. Self-indulgent. Willful, dirty-minded, liquor-ridden.
Snap! It went snap. Look, I'm not going to try to get through to you anymore. There was a second, back there. There was a second, just a second, where I could have gotten through to you. Where we could have cut through all this crap. But that's past. And now I'm not going to try.
I've gotten used to once a month, Martha. Once a month, we get misunderstood. And the little girl that was once there, I don't want to get used to believing that we'll get there one day. I don't believe you. I don't believe that there is a singular moment in which you and I can come together.
Well, maybe you're right, baby. You can't come together with nothing. And you're nothing. Snap! It went snap tonight at Daddy's party. I sat there at Daddy's party and I watched you. I watched you sitting there. And I watched the younger men around you. The men who were going to go somewhere. And I sat there and I watched you and you weren't there. And it snapped. It finally snapped. And I'm going to howl it out. And I'm not going to give a damn what I do. And I'm going to make the damn biggest explosion you've ever heard.
Try it! Try it, and I'll beat you at your own game.
Is that a threat, George?
That's a threat, Martha.